Hi, this is Sam and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we have a story time about the concerts that I've been to in my life. But before we start, it would be amazing if you could like this video and subscribe to my channel down below, and also leave a little comment about the video, about the concerts that you've seen, but also just a smiley face, as it all helps my channel and my videos be pushed into the world of YouTube. And now let's get started. I've decided to make this video because Anastasia is coming to London next year. I've talked about her in one of my videos that I think I will link over here. Anastasia is the singer that turned me on to music when I was around 11. And it's thanks to her that I want to be a singer. I am a singing drag queen, and actually her song I'm At a Love is the first song that I ever sang. I think that's how I'm known in the business. I grew up in Italy, and Anastasia in Italy is humongous. She's huge. She's extremely popular. She was very popular when she was releasing more music. Now obviously she's had some health issues and she's reduced the amount of music that she produces and puts out there. But 2015 and 10 years ago she was very big in Italy, so that's how I grew up. Here in England she's only famous for I'm At a Love and Left Outside Alone, which are very big songs. I mean, everyone knows them, but all the other songs nobody really knows, which is a shame. She is an icon here as well, but she's not really almost part of the culture like she is in Italy. In Italy, yeah, she is part of the culture. Here, a little bit less. But she's coming to London next year, and I really want to go and see her. So that inspired me to make a video on the concerts that I've seen in my life. Now, I don't come from money, and concerts for me and for us as a family have always been something that rich people do. I know it's not true because you can find cheap tickets, but again, it's one of those extra perks and treats that us as people with no money wouldn't really indulge in. So I've been to very few concerts, two mainly. I've seen Rihanna and I've seen Jessie J. I've seen other people perform at other music events, the main one being Mighty Hoopla, which I will link here. I've done a whole video on that. It's a very gay music festival where you see a lot of artists, and I saw Anastasia there. I saw Nelly Furtado, Kelly Rowland, big names from the past mainly, or people that are trying to make a comeback, like Nelly Furtado. I've seen Rita Ora as well. So yes, not many, but I really liked the ones that I've seen. So my first ever concert was Rihanna. I love her music. I'm a pop lover, and her songs are just exactly what you want a pop song to be. And I'm really sad that she doesn't really release music anymore, because her songs were amazing. For a dancer, her music is brilliant. But hey, what can you do? So I went to see her, I think in 2012. I'm terrible with tour names and when albums came out, but that was the time of Stay and Diamonds. She came to London. She came to Twickenham Stadium, so South London, and I went with a friend. And I'd never been to a concert before, so I didn't know what to expect, I didn't know what was going to happen, so we had to wait a very long time outside. There weren't any allocated seats or anything like that, but we managed to get quite close to the stage. But it was a very, very, very long day, and I was so oblivious to how concerts work that I didn't even know that someone else was going to open for her and it was David Guetta. Now, I know there is a lot of controversy around David Guetta. I know that a lot of music people don't like him. My cousin is a DJ. He does it for fun, and he really dislike him because I think he says he's very cheap. I mean, he takes very popular songs and he just puts a different spin on them and he remixes those songs. But I don't care. I love him, especially and specifically because he takes pop songs and he makes them even more pop. So I love his songs, to the point I'm so ignorant that some songs I sing in drag, work hard, play hard. The songs that goes work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. I didn't know that was a remix. I thought that was an original song. Only like a couple of years ago did I find out that that was a remix of a song from the 90s or noughties. No idea. Now I know that he does a lot of remixes, and the most recent ones I know because I know the original song as well. But anyway, I love his songs and I loved his performance. The happiness that he exuded, and it was just oozing out of his skin. It was amazing. He was so happy to be there. He was so happy to be doing what he loves. And as an artist myself, as a singer myself, it's great to see that. So not only did I like his music, but I also liked his infectious happiness. It was amazing. And, David Guetta is a big person to have as a concert opener. And then Rihanna came on. Again, I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, we don't think of Rihanna as the biggest singer of all time, which is true, and she knows that. But she can sing, and I have to say, what I noticed was that, at least to me, she looked a bit uncomfortable, and I still remember thinking that maybe it's because she's not that used to singing live. Maybe it's because she knows that people have that opinion of her, but I can't fault her on her performance. There were all sorts of theatrics going on as well. It was amazing. And also bear in mind that was my first concert ever, and Rihanna, for me, she is a goddess when it comes to music. And when Where Have You Been came on, the whole stadium just went on fire. It was amazing, incredible. The energy of that song, if you're a dancer like me, it's incredible. And seeing and feeling everyone being engulfed by this energy was sensational. Then she did Diamonds, and I think that was her second to last song, because I think Stay was her last song. And when she sang Diamond, she went to almost the end of the stage, and then there was a sort of pedestal that then lifted her up into the sky, and I clearly remember crying while she was singing Diamonds because it was just so beautiful. It was amazing, and that was a moment that I will never forget. And as a singer drag queen, I love music, and funnily enough, this is very humiliating, one of my favourite songs by her is Umbrella, and my stage name is Ella Gant. So when she goes Ella, 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 it's perfect because it's as if it had been written for me. And when I started being a drag queen, I wanted to sing that song, and it's a very simple song to sing, but I can't believe I'm saying this, but I can never get the key right. So there is a 50% chance that I will sing it in the wrong key, and I always find out when the chorus starts, which is too late. So I had to stop singing it because most of the time I got it wrong, and as a singer I am so humiliated and so disappointed because it's a very easy song to sing. I try it at home all the time, and I think I've found a way now to get the key right all the time, but I am very traumatized by this. So I stopped singing that, and I started singing Only Girl, because it's a good hit with the straights and the gays. And then she did the Super Bowl last year. She did the Super Bowl where she did the big medley, the 12-minute medley, and I thought, I'm going to do that, because some songs I don't like, so I cut out, but most of the songs that she's known for are in it. So now, as a drag queen, I do a 7.5-minute version of her Super Bowl medley, and it's amazing. It feels like a dream come true, because when the medley starts, not many people recognize it, and then as the songs go on, they catch on and they understand that Rihanna is happening. And then you have Umbrella, which is brilliant, because by that point everyone knows what's happening, and they scream, well, Ella, 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 which I choose to believe it's my name. So they're screaming my name, and then the last song is Diamonds, which is a brilliant song to end on, and you should see the reaction of the crowd. It's amazing. So that's brilliant. As a performer, I am eternally grateful that this medley was ever made in the first place, and that I could find it as an instrumental version as well, because when it first came out I never even tried to look for it, because I thought, I would never find it, but then I managed to, which is great. So that was my first concert. Then a couple of years later, I think, I went to see Jessie J. Now, Jessie J has a terrible reputation, at least in the UK. She's not liked that much. People don't like her mainly for her personality. They say that she has a very strong personality. She's too much in your face, and that puts them off her music as well. Now, when I look at an artist, I don't care about their personality. I just care about their music and their talent, which is why I love Rihanna. I understand that Rihanna's songs are not the most deep, the most technically challenging songs to sing, but I just like them. I don't care what she does behind closed doors. I don't care what she does at home, and I genuinely don't want to meet her, because I know I would be disappointed, but I don't care. What she releases as an artist is amazing. Jessie J, I can see what people mean about her personality. She has a strong personality, and obviously people are entitled to like her or not, but I don't care. Her voice, and yes, also people complain about the fact that she shows off too much. She does too many technical tricks which are incredible, and they don't like the fact that she pushes this, but I love her for it, because as a singer I love the fact that she can do what she does with her voice. It's insane what she can do, the notes that she can hit, the technical tricks, and magic that she can do. It's incredible. I'm just mesmerised by her voice and by her talent. Now, not all of her songs are catchy, I can see that, but I like most of them. Now, she's not releasing as much music as she did in the past, but the first Jessie J I absolutely love. And I went to see her in Brighton. The difference between her and Rihanna in terms of the concert as a whole was big, because this was in a sort of not a theatre, but a much smaller venue, She didn't have all the theatrics that she didn't have dances or anything like that, but she had her voice, and what she could do with that voice was amazing. That was the time of Alive, I think that's the name of the tour, and I think that might be the name of her album. That's when she shaved off her hair, basically. And I love the song Thunder, which I don't think was very popular when it came out, but I love it, and I used to sing it at karaoke a lot when it came out. And her voice, again, even if you don't like her, or if you don't like her songs in terms of catchiness of the songs, fair enough, but you can't deny her talent. And she was so technically perfect that for the first half of the show, I was actually almost disappointed because I was sure she was lip syncing. I mean, in my head, there was no way what I was hearing was live, because there was no imperfection. It was literally straight out of a CD. But I know for a fact that she was singing live, and as an artist, that's something that I really, really, really appreciate. So for me, I mean, she is an idol in the sense that I really do look up to her as an artist. Rihanna, I love her songs, but I can't look up to her as an artist in terms of voice, vocal ability. But Jessie J, oh my god, you have to go and see her. Even if you don't like her, even if you don't like her songs, what she can do with her voice will win you over. She deserves to be heard properly. She's just amazing. Now, these are the two big full concerts that I've ever seen. Now, I live in Tottenham Hale in North London, which you may know from Tottenham Hotspur, which is a football team, which is very, 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 very big here. And there is a stadium here, and I live 1 mile away from the stadium, and this stadium is used not only for sports but also for concerts. So 3 years ago, Lady Gaga came to London, and not just London, she came to Tottenham Hotspur. So she literally came to my doorstep, and everyone was here. Every living creature was here to watch her, and I had to miss her because I was in Italy for a wedding. And it's been 3 years, I'm not over it yet, and I don't think I'll ever be over the fact that she came to my house and I wasn't here to welcome her. 3 or 2 years ago, I don't remember. I'm livid beyond comprehension. So that was one that I missed. Last year, Beyonce was here. I love the old Beyonce. I do not like the new Beyonce. I like Texas Hold'em, that song I do like, but the one about You Won't Break My Soul and the other famous one, I really, really, really don't like them. And I am convinced that if any other artist, a new artist, a nobody, had released those songs, they would never have made it. It's only because it's her that they are famous, because I genuinely don't think they're good. I don't think they're anything special, and I don't mean this with any malice, because I love her. I love her talent, I love her old music, I love what she can do. So this is not coming from a place of wanting to throw shade. It's just that I really don't like it. So she was here, and I'm terrible with concerts. I don't really follow artists around the world, so I don't know where they are, when they are. I don't know, but I'd sort of heard, obviously, that Beyonce was going to be here, and the whole of the world was here as well. But I only then remembered one day when I could hear her from my room. I could hear her sing. And I thought, oh, come on now. Just like Lady Gaga, Beyonce is literally in my house, almost. How can I not go and see her? When will this ever happen again? And I looked into going to her concert like the day after, while it was already happening basically, and I was willing to spend the 100 plus pounds, because again, when will this ever happen again? But then I checked her playlist, and she only sang 4 of her old songs, and it was a long debate that I had to have with myself, because I thought 100 and plus pounds is a lot of money to pay to be bored. Because then I watched some of her performance concert on YouTube, and I basically did not know any of her songs apart from those 4 old ones. But not only did I not know them, but then when I heard them, when I listened to them, I actively disliked them. So I thought that it's a lot of money to pay to be bored and to be potentially angry as well. I know that it would still have been amazing, because obviously she put on a great show, and it's the Beyonce. I mean, there are worse things to do on a weekend than going and see her. But in the end I decided against it, because again, there was really nothing that I would have liked. And from what I've heard from other people, even they said that if you don't like her new music, that concert, I mean, it would have killed me basically. So I am half happy. I'm at peace with the fact that I didn't go, and I'm okay with it. Lady Gaga, I'm still bitter, but I had no choice in the matter. And the same thing happened with Pink. Pink was here 2 months ago, but I was back in Italy for a christening. And as I've told you in the video about the christening, I don't like children. It was my cousin's christening, but I don't like children. And the fact that I missed Pink, who came again to Tottenham Hale, yes, I don't think I'll get over that anytime soon either. But yes, through my Hopla, this gay festival, I've seen, yes, Anastasia. That was my first time seeing her. And recently, because she's had health issues, she's had to cancel a lot of concerts and shows around the world. And I completely understand her, because I can understand the frustration of the fans. But as a singer myself, I know that if your voice is not there, there's nothing you can do. Being a singer is a big curse. People don't realise that, obviously, because you don't know what happens behind the scenes, but your voice is a muscle, and it's a very weak muscle compared to other muscles, so it's very easy to lose your voice. If you catch a cold, if you catch a cough, anything can happen. And there's unless you literally lock yourself up in a sterile room, there are things that you can do to help your voice, but some things can't be avoided. So it is extremely stressful mentally to be a singer, because you never actually know if your instrument will be there to support you all the time. So I understand the frustration of the fans, but I also understand that, there's nothing you can do. And she has the money to even get great medical attention and treatment, so if she can't fix it, it means that it can't be fixed there and then. So I was a bit worried that she might cancel the show. It wasn't a full concert. When you go to My Hopla, each artist gets, I said, maybe 30 minutes maximum, I would say, apart from the big headliner. And it was amazing. She was incredible. Her voice was there. Again, I didn't know what to expect, because I'd only ever seen her on TV, in videos. It was amazing. I still can't believe that I saw her a couple of years ago. So I am really excited about going. I haven't booked my tickets yet, but I really want to make sure that I go, because it would be a dream come true to see a full concert. And actually, no, I've been to another concert by an Italian. So he is Italian. His name is Zucchero, which means sugar in English, and I know he performs abroad as well. And to be completely, well, in England we don't listen to any foreign music, because we are very ignorant here. If the song is not in English, we don't understand, so we don't listen to it. If you are, like in Italy where I grew up, it doesn't really matter we listen to foreign music, well, especially English music, we don't care about the lyrics, we just care about the melody and the rhythm. In England, it doesn't really happen. So I know that in England, well, people only know Bocelli, obviously, but I thought that this Italian singer was remotely famous here as well, because he sings in English sometimes as well. But apparently he's not that famous. But the concert was at the Royal Albert Hall, which I'd never been to before, and it was packed. It was full of Italians. Obviously, there are a lot of Italians here in London, and it was packed. It was great. He didn't talk much, but I think it's because he knew that he also had to speak English. But he just went, he just pounded out all the songs. It was amazing. It was amazing. That was only a couple of months ago. But yes, I am excited about going to see Anastasia, and that will conclude this video, which is, no, I thought it was a short video this time, but no, I've talked for a very long time, as always. So, on that note, I will let you go. Let me know in the comments if you've ever seen Rihanna or Jessie J or Anastasia, and if you have any favourites that you like to go and see as much as you can. I don't particularly like Taylor Swift, so I didn't go to the concert, but I mean, she is rolling the world at the moment, so whatever she's doing it well, so well done to her. I'd like a couple of songs, but I would never pay to see her. But yeah, that's it from me for today, and I will see you soon.